How you doing, everybody? Randy Richard in the shop. Today, I'm just going to do a little walk around, just to give you a shop update, the things I've been doing since my foot got better. I've been got really busy, so I just thought I'd walk around the shop, show you some improvements I did, and a project in particular I've been working on for the last 3 weeks. Now this is just the five days. This is the 20th. Let me put it this way. It's December 20th. I'm filming this, but I'm not going to put it up here until after Christmas. So it's already after Christmas because I can't. I'm going to show you some stuff that I couldn't show before Christmas because they're Christmas gifts, and the people that they're for could watch the video, and that wouldn't be good. So let me show you guys now after Christmas. The Christmas presents and stuff. So let's do a little walk around and then show the Christmas present stuff. So right here is one of the let's see, Brian House, Housemaid. He has a channel, but he has a business, and he makes one of the things he makes is a 2x72 grinder kit. So I picked up one of these and built this, and all I can say is this is awesome. This thing, it works fantastic. 2 horsepower, 3-phase motor on there, VFD. Now it doesn't come with a motor or VFD. You have to buy that separate and stuff. And the wheels, it didn't come with no, I bought the wheels, I think, from him, actually. Yeah, I bought the wheels with the kit. So, yeah, it works absolutely awesome. I even have the water spray thing that he sells on there to put a little coolant on there, and you'll see why I have that. This works really good. Now, a few little mod here, you see I got a bucket, but over here in the corner, I have a 1-horse Grizzly vacuum unit. I saw in a video, I think it was Walter Sorrells. He's a knife maker. He has a Tactical Armory or something like that, his business. But he was at Pop's Knife Supply, I think that they're called, and they had all their 2x72 grinders hooked up to one of those. And I go, awesome idea. It's 110 and 1 horse, single phase. 4-inch hose. I have a 4-inch hose up to the side of this bucket, and I have a little water in there, and boy, this works awesome. I literally get no grinding dust at all if I'm running it dry, and if I put a little water spray on it, it really all goes in the bucket. I have it just temporary on here on this rod so I can adjust it. I'm going to build something a little fancier than this, some type of funnel, sheet metal type funnel arrangement to hook the hose, but having it on the side, it really doesn't impinge directly on it, so it draws it off, and it works perfect. So I thought that was an excellent idea. I don't know if you can see over in the corner over here. Let's see. I'll pick it up. Over here in the corner, I have a hammer tongs type rack right there. I picked up that from Ken's Iron, Custom Iron, helping them out a bit, and I just bought a rack. I bought 2 actually, the big one and a small one. That works perfect. Come over here, and on the end of on my forge cart, I have the small rack right here, tongs and hammers on here. While I was up in Montana, I visited Jace at Farmstead Forge, and he gave me a set of tongs right here. These little V-jaw bolt type tongs that's set for 3/4 that he made. These are just beautiful tongs, just awesome. One day I'll get to be able to make something like that. He makes those out of 3/4 sucker rod, so they're 4140, but they're strong and just perfect. He also made these. Just so he also made me these scroll tongs here too. Uh, from being up there, it's just awesome. These are so nice. Yeah, one of these days I'll get there. I made these tongs, little for flat stock type tongs, and these ones here for holding flat stock on edge. These came out okay. Those came out pretty darn good, but these ones they're okay. They work good. They line up. They just got to work, right? I also installed a ladder into my attic here. I just had a panel. I installed the ladder. Make it easy access. Works awesome. This folds on down, you know. These are just fantastic. Boom, boom. And I made the panel to match the ceiling. And the boards even line up. What dumb luck was that? Didn't even plan it. But it came out just perfect. Love it. Don't have very much up there, but I love it. And over here next to the door, a hose reel. Got 3/8 hose on it. Air connection to my air system. Dean over at Air Cave Shop channel. That's his channel. He gave me 2 of these. So I was able to. I gave one to my son and got that installed where the lift is. And I put this one up here. This hose is too long for this. Only a 50-foot reel. I got a little longer hose here. I had laying around, so I'm gonna chop this hose so it's all set. But this works perfect. Nice having that right by the door now. And then in the previous video, I built this table and I mounted vices on it. I took the one vise off for the winter here. Unless I need it, I'll put it on, the leg vise. But there's a video on that. I'll put a link to it in the corner there for the building the table and then mounting what vices I mounted on there. This is working perfect for me. I love it. I always had a bench outside before. And I lost that when I built my addition. I got rid of that. And now I have this. And this is perfect. I just love it having an outside bench. Some people are wondering if I'm still doing machine work. Well, yes. I'm really kind of busy. But it's steering rack stuff. I'm making bushings for them right now and stuff. But I'm not going to show you. Yes, I'm busy. Hopefully, I'm going to have some projects here real soon. This coming year, I have some projects lined up that I'll be able to show you. So, but I'm not going to show you that stuff. These are some table legs that my son cut out. I just got to get them bent over. So we figured out how we're going to do that. But these are plasma cut and that he designed. And we're going to fold those over, do a little welding. There's going to be a shelf. I've already made the top for it. So just a small table, but it'll come out pretty darn nice once we get those legs done. So the last few weeks, I made these knives. I've never made a knife before. I've never done really leather work before. This was a wonderful challenge. A lot of new skills learned, and but they came out unbelievably well as far as I'm concerned, at least. My whole goal was to build just one for my son-in-law, and they live in my daughter, the Colonel. They live up in Montana, and so what I used on these knives was elk from a shed elk antler that they had found. It's one from them. They don't know they were getting these for Christmas. It's a surprise, and but I got her to give me an elk antler, telling her I was thinking about making knives. So anyway, so that's what they're made of, and I branded the backs for them. So what it is this one's for my son-in-law, this one's for my daughter, and this one is for me. So I decided to make 3. I wanted to practice knife, learning what I need to do to make those kind of things, as I progress through. To try them out on this one before I got to those. And, well, I'm going to show you here. Anyway, the blades are made of 52-100. Now, most leaf springs are made of 52-100. That's what they make leaf springs out of, pretty much. And I did not make it out of a leaf spring. I actually bought 52-100 steel. Some flat barred, and I forged the knives. So we'll take them out here, and I'll just show you real quick. There we go. Yeah, they're different lengths. This one, I don't know, I didn't really measure them, but the handles are about 4.5 inches long, and so this one's about 5.5 inches long blade, and this is about a 4.5 inch blade, and this one's about a 3.5 inch blade. This one I made out of 3/16 flat bar, and I forged it down. Brass bolsters on there. This one I put a little piece of leather in there. They have a integral tang in here. Brass pins I made that are riveted, typed in. They're peened over on the outside, but they're down into a countersink I did. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this to you see that, but I engraved them. They're your initials and the year 2023 here, and on this side is my logo engraved. They're very sharp. I sharpened them all to 20 degrees. This one I beveled the entire blade slightly, and then I did a like a primary grind here, and then a secondary grind type thing on the bevel here. Fit up this one is okay. It's not the best, but it's darn good. I put a piece of leather in here on this one, and that was because I already had the holes already drilled, and I needed to adjust the angle a little bit, so I had to sand a little bit. So I put a piece of leather in there to help in that adjustment. But it came out very nice in the accent, and I like how this antler here I coffee stained with coffee, and it pretty much was whiter than this one, and it came out just absolutely beautiful. Really, I love it. And there was like a crack here, so I filled that with Starbond, black Starbond. It's a CA glue, and that really kind of made a nice accent in there. Yeah, this knife here is the one for me. I'm very happy with it. 52-100 is a pretty tough steel. It's one of the tougher ones. And a tougher means resisting a V-notch test, basically. So for deformation, like if you went to chop with this, the edge will hold up, hopefully, really well. It's more of a utilitarian drop point style knife. And with the, I fully heat treated these. Now, where I got my heat treat information was from Dr. Laren, and I tell you, if you're making knives, you should have his book, Knife Engineering, and to learn about the metallurgy and all that stuff, heat treatment and everything. I used his one of his recommendations, for the 52-100 for heat treatment, and these came out awesome. They're right in there, around 60 hardness, and they should be very tough. I've been using this now for over a week and various things. I did a chop test, boards, and all that. And there's not a ding in the blade, not a mark. on the blade. Just incredibly, and it's just as sharp as it was before. And the sheath I used for this knife, I made it so it's a tight fitting on the belt and up close type of thing. I didn't want it to be hanging down too much type thing. It's just perfect. I just wear it all the time. I don't even know I have it on. The handle kind of swoops back a little bit. It's on the right side, and it just works really, really great. And I have it monogrammed with the initials in there, and a basket weave stamping. Very happy with that. This one's for my daughter. Same, the sheath is basically the same except for the belt loop is riveted, a little different hanging, looser style. But she should be able to ride a horse and wear it. This blade here, they came out just beautiful. These are these blades here I made from a 1/4 inch bar stock, 1.5. So this one's engraved also. I don't know if you can see that. I'll try to get the camera to focus there, but kind of hard. And then they'll load my logo, of course, over here. A little different style, still drop point, little narrower before her, and same sharpening, all the same are sharpening, 20-degree angle, and but all these have perfect fit ups as far as the bolster go here at the ricasso, and just this one feels, as far as balance goes, feels probably the best of all of them. It's just really nice to hold. It's got, you can see the shape of the handle and stuff. It's just really nice to hold. They're both big time hunters. That's what they do. They love hunting. So elk, deer, antelope. No, yeah, they're out in it. So this is the one for my son-in-law. See, I didn't narrow this down on hers. I put a little chamfer on the up top even, but this one's a little bit different. I just left it. I hammered it down thinner anyway, but so it's a little bit thinner, but same kind of design basically. I made them all kind of the same with the bolsters, same kind of idea. And this handle is a little wider. It has a little flare on it, which is kind of nice. Your fingers fit right in there. He's right-handed, and it, just feels really, really good. I think he'll really like this. They just came out awesome. I did chop tests with them all. Chop right through a pine board like nothing. This works wonderful. So anyway, that's what I spent my time doing. And my question now is, I've already had requests. A few people have seen pictures I've sent pictures to. Requests for knives and stuff. I don't know if I'm going to make any to sell. I know I'm going to make more for family members, but as far as anybody else, I don't know yet. This is for me. This is more of a love of learning a new skill, and it's more of an art thing in a way. I'm not real artistic, but this is kind of really fun to do. Just really fun to do. You're forging stuff, and then you're not machining it, but you're grinding and making it right, and then fitting the handles and making the bolsters and all this stuff. It's just a fun thing to do. And then learning the leather working part of it. I really did enjoy the leather part of it. It was incredibly fun. I really enjoyed that. So I want to do more leather working, and so I definitely going to have to make more knives so I can do more leather working. But I'm just really, really happy with how these all came out. So I think they'll like them for Christmas. So thank you guys. Thanks for watching. And I will catch you in the next one.